I'm Ross Holmes, lawyer. In my work with property purchases, I've found that 5 common mistakes recur from time to time when purchasers do not do their homework properly and do not take proper advice. So the first mistake that people commonly make is not taking legal advice from someone such as myself before signing a legally binding contract, namely the agreement for sale and purchase. What is important is that you give your lawyer the opportunity of inserting in that agreement what is called a due diligence clause. That then enables you to make appropriate inquiries to ensure that the property is suitable for you. The second mistake is failing to obtain the valuer's report to make sure that the property is in fact, the price that you are paying for the property is in fact the right one. Failing to obtain a LIM report or a land information memorandum from council which sets out what the council knows about the property, the buildings on the property, and the zoning of the property and other matters of importance to council. The third thing that people fail to get sometimes is the complete property file from council. The complete property file shows all council's records concerning all buildings on the property, and so that you can make sure that all building work has been carried out properly in accordance with permits issued, and that a final inspection of that work, or more recently a code compliance certificate for that work, has been issued. The last and most important thing is the obtaining of a building inspector's report or building expert's report for houses which do not have code compliance certificates. That's to make sure that the house is not a leaking house. And that can of course occur not only with houses but flats, body corporate apartments, etc. And there have been many tales in the news media of people who've lost their savings as a result of not getting a building inspector's report. The third mistake is failing to negotiate with your lenders to ensure that you get the best possible mortgage terms. The market at the moment is extremely competitive, and if you fail to negotiate, you will not be getting the best interest rate. The fourth mistake is failing to get appropriate advice from someone such as myself on who should own the property. In addition to yourselves, other options include a family trust, a company, or a limited partnership. In each of those cases, you only have one opportunity to decide who the owner is, namely before you purchase the property. Thereafter, it's going to be extremely expensive to change ownership. And the last mistake that people commonly make is failing to get decent advice from their lawyer on the property purchase process. So in our case, we give our clients detailed guidance notes on what they're supposed to do and what we do, so that nothing falls down the cracks. So there is no need to make the 5 common mistakes if you get proper legal advice before signing an agreement and detailed guidance notes from your lawyer as to what to do during the property purchase process. The pages on my website dealing with property purchases will give you all the information which you need in order to guide you through the property purchase process. But there is no substitute for decent legal advice. So we invite you to come and see us free for half an hour before signing an agreement for sale and purchase to enable us to give you decent legal advice as to the clauses you should include in the agreement for sale and purchase, and to explain the property purchasing process to you. We look forward to meeting you and to assisting you with a successful property purchase.